Uncertainty over Trump's Iran strategy grows amid regional conflict. The war between Iran and the joint forces of Israel and the US, triggered by the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is heading toward uncertainty. While President Trump refuses talks until Iran surrenders, Tehran continues striking US bases. Experts like Laura Blumenfeld warn that the campaign is potentially protracted, risking the global economy and regional stability. Critics argue the administration lacks a clear victory strategy, noting that Iran's rugged geography, including the Zagros and Alborz mountains, makes ground invasion difficult. However, the White House maintains the goal is to destroy Iran's missile capacity and prevent nuclear armament. Politically, the Republican Party remains split, with some strategists fearing a repetition of mistakes made in Iraq and Afghanistan. Next news: Greece targets April deal for Italian-made Bergamini frigates. Greece aims to finalize negotiations and sign a contract for the purchase of Bergamini-class frigates from Italy by April, according to Defense Minister Nikos Dendias. This move follows memorandums signed last year by Greek and Italian officials, which paved the way for Athens to acquire 2 FREMM frigates with an option for 2 more. Dendias emphasized that the government is working to ensure these vessels are compatible with the new generation ELSA missile system. The acquisition is a key component of Greece's broader €28 billion multi-year defense strategy. This plan also features the purchase of a 4th Belhara frigate from France and new submarines, as Athens seeks to maintain military parity with Turkey. By securing these advanced naval assets, Greece intends to significantly modernize its fleet and bolster regional security. Next news: Taiwan detects 7 Chinese naval vessels operating nearby. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense the detection of 7 Chinese People's Liberation Army Navy (PLAN) vessels operating around its territorial waters as of 6 a.m. local time on Sunday. In an official statement, the MND confirmed that the Republic of China (ROC) Armed Forces monitored the situation and responded accordingly. Notably, no flight path illustrations were provided as no Chinese military aircraft were detected during this specific timeframe. The incident highlights the ongoing dual sovereignty claims, with Beijing asserting Taiwan is an inseparable part of China while Taiwan functions as a de facto independent state with its own government and military. Historically, this dispute dates back to the 1949 Chinese Civil War, though Taiwan's status remains a critical point of international debate regarding sovereignty and self-determination. Next news: Bangladesh adjusts aviation fuel prices for March 2026 amid regional conflict. The Bangladesh Energy Regulatory Commission (BERC) announced a revision in Jet A1 aviation fuel prices on Sunday, cited as a response to international price trends and the escalating conflict in West Asia. The adjustment follows a review of the Platts rate from February 5 to March 4, 2026, along with current US dollar exchange rates and rising transport costs linked to diesel price changes. For domestic operations, the price of Jet A1 has been set at 112 Bangladeshi takas and 41 paise per litre, including duties and VAT. For international flights, the rate is fixed at $0.7384 United States dollars per litre, excluding duties and VAT. These prices, effective as of midnight today, were established based on a methodology approved in 2025 that allows for monthly updates. The BERC Pricing Committee submitted its latest recommendations on March 8, 2026, following a detailed hearing to ensure the stability of the local energy sector amidst global volatility. Next news: US strikes on Iranian desalination plants spark humanitarian concerns. Amid the escalating Middle East conflict, Iran has accused the United States of striking a critical desalination facility on Qashem Island. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stated the attack damaged a plant supplying drinking water to 30 villages, calling it a serious escalation. Desalination is vital in the arid Gulf region, where plants convert seawater into freshwater through thermal distillation or reverse osmosis. Iran operates nearly 75 such facilities, mainly along the Persian Gulf. While they provide only a portion of the national supply, they are the sole water source for isolated coastal communities. Experts warn that targeting these fixed, energy-dependent installations is strategically dangerous, as damage can leave millions without clean water, potentially triggering a major humanitarian crisis. Next news: taxi driver arrested for assaulting Delhi tourist in Nainital. The Uttarakhand police have arrested a 39-year-old taxi driver, Deepak Singh Bora, following the alleged abduction and attempted rape of a 22-year-old woman tourist from Delhi. Senior Superintendent of Police Manjunath TC confirmed that the victim arrived in Haldwani on March 5 before hiring a taxi for Nainital late that evening. During the journey, the driver reportedly diverted the vehicle to a deserted road near Patwa Dangar, where he allegedly assaulted the woman and snatched her mobile phone. To escape the attacker, the victim fled into the forest and remained hidden throughout the night. She managed to reach Patwa Dangar village the following morning, where locals assisted her in contacting the authorities at Talatal police station. Following a medical examination and a formal complaint, police utilized GPS tracking to locate and arrest the suspect in Pawali. The stolen mobile phone was recovered and the vehicle was seized as part of the ongoing investigation under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Next news, investigation deepens into Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's links to Jeffrey Epstein. A recently released FBI document has detailed new allegations involving Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and a Brazilian woman associated with the late Jeffrey Epstein. The document, part of a Department of Justice release, describes an incident at Epstein's New York residence where the woman was reportedly instructed to massage the former Duke. According to her statement, the interaction was reciprocal and occurred while all parties remained fully clothed. The witness expressed shock at encountering the royal in the kitchen, noting that Epstein later attempted to photograph her and made inappropriate advances in a separate room. These revelations follow the former Duke's arrest last month on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Authorities are investigating allegations that he shared sensitive information with Epstein during his tenure as the United Kingdom's Special Representative for International Trade and Investment. Although he was released pending further investigation after extensive searches of his residences at Sandringham and Royal Lodge, the scrutiny regarding his decade-long role as a trade envoy continues to intensify. Andrew has consistently denied any wrongdoing regarding his relationship with the convicted sex offender. Next news, Ukraine and Netherlands strengthen military ties through joint arms production. President Volodymyr Zelensky announced a major step in bilateral defense cooperation following a meeting with Dutch Prime Minister Rob Jetten in Kyiv on Sunday. The leaders engaged in detailed discussions regarding joint arms production, specifically focusing on expanding investments and production volumes for advanced military hardware. This partnership comes as the Netherlands pledged an annual support package of €3 billion to assist Ukraine's defense efforts against the ongoing Russian invasion. A central theme of the talks was Ukraine's specialized expertise in countering Iranian-made Shahed drones, which have been frequently deployed by Russian forces. President Zelensky highlighted that Ukraine is now prepared to export interceptor drones and provide technical expertise to international partners. Furthermore, the first group of Ukrainian military instructors is scheduled to deploy to the Middle East on Monday to assist regional allies in defending against similar drone and cruise missile threats.